Alrighty, hey guys. So we're going to talk about argumentative writing a little bit. So all sixth graders are to be able to create an argument and write about it. So remember that when you are writing argumentatively, you are presenting some kind of claim and then supporting it with evidence. So you might want to jot down some notes because, yeah, it's important because it's something you will do the rest of your life when you're trying to convince people about your point. Our sixth grade argument writing will consist of a 5-paragraph essay. No pronouns, no contractions should be used. And this is a time when you're going to take a stand for something and prove your point of view. All right, so your paragraph number 1 is the introduction paragraph. So paragraph 1 is the introduction. Paragraph 2, 3, and 4 are the body. Paragraph 5 is the conclusion. All right, so you want your first sentence to be the hook that will make people want to read your paper. It could be something like a quote, a statistic, a question that you pose to the readers. The second sentence is going to introduce whatever the argument is with the controversy that you're going to be addressing, just the general controversy. And then the third sentence in that introduction paragraph would be your claim. That would be your thesis statement. And it's what you're going to argue for in the paper. Okay, body paragraphs. The next 2 paragraphs, that's paragraph 2 and 3, are going to support your claim. That's your thesis. Why people should consider your position. So in the first sentence, you would have your topic sentence, the reason. The second sentence would be evidence. That could be data, that could be facts, that could be logic, things that support that first sentence of the paragraph, the topic sentence. Connect it to evidence and support it in the third sentence. And then the fourth sentence would conclude that paragraph by rephrasing what it is that paragraph's point was. Okay. You could have another body paragraph, like we said. It's going to be formatted like the first body paragraph. So that's paragraph 2. This is paragraph 3. So paragraph 3 is going to be formatted like paragraph 2. Don't forget that there are good transition words you see on the screen. First, for example, furthermore, therefore, also, above all, additionally, consequently, finally, particular, according to, for instance. You want to use those transition words through your paragraph. The third body paragraph, which is paragraph 4, is going to be the counterclaim to your argument. So if somebody gave the other side of the story, how would you respond to them? So that's the counterclaim. And let's say the claim was why we should have online learning during the pandemic, excuse me. And you were saying why we should, and that would, in your body paragraph, that's paragraph 2 and 3. And then in paragraph 4 or body paragraph 3, somebody who says we shouldn't and how you would convince them that we should. How would you respond to that person? So that's your third body paragraph, the counterclaim. That's paragraph 4. Remember those transition words for the counterclaim paragraph. Admittedly, some people claim, certainly, of course, you might seem that, it might seem like a common argument is against this position. That might be true. One might object at first glance, etc. So those are the transition words for the counterclaim paragraph, which is body paragraph 3 or overall paragraph 4. And the turnback would be the return back to your original argument, being sure that you will show why the opposing claim isn't as good as your claim. You refute it, okay? For the turnback phrase, words like despite, except, however, conversely, etc. So remember that you introduce the counterclaim, but then you turn it back to your claim in that. Okay, so remember, in the counterclaim, you wrap up by turning back to your claim. For example, it might seem that year-round school is best. However, students and teachers need prolonged rest time. Or a common argument against year-round school is that students lose academic ground, yet test scores prove otherwise. So those would be your turnbacks to the counterclaim in the fourth paragraph or body paragraph 3. And then the last paragraph, paragraph 5, the conclusion, has 3 parts. You rephrase the thesis statement from paragraph 1, the introduction. Review your key points. That was your points in paragraph 2 and 3, or body 1 and 2. Leave the reader with some kind of closing thought. Provide a benefit, the result from going along with your argument. And then you want to have a call to action to move the reader to want to agree with you or make a change. All right. So those are the steps to writing an argumentative paragraph. We will talk more about this in future lessons. So replay this video if there are any other parts that you need refreshing on. Again, feel free to send me a text and we can set up a time to individually FaceTime if you need individual help.